要回去找赫卡特教授。啥呀？
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
好。叮，好好烧，耶！学会足够的咒语，需要将吼吼烧装备到咒语组上，为此需要将其换成不同的咒语。按 T。
Good work.
这个，所以要这样吗？按住拖进咒语组。拖不进去啊，所以要这样。哦，他要换了。 这个先上去，然后修修复先过来。修修复不能放下去吗 ？OK， 好，返回，完成任务了。
Incendio!
Excellent defensive skills.
哦。 好酷哦！这旁边的东西也会动诶。烧这个眼睛，没反应。好，回去费格教授的教室。费格教授，现在看还是有点小混乱。这个地图，费格教授的教室是哪一个？这个。 这个吗？啊？
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
好，
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
哇，
That man is exasperating.
对啊，
Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor,
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
好吧，就去找 Sebastian。哦，它就在下面而已。
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Revelio.
哦，如果我们要自己去禁书区了。
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this portkey.
Portkey? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
哼，对对，被
What
抓
will
到怎么
happen
办
if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
图书馆远的问题怎么处理？
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madame Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
好，今晚见。
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Ooh. 哦，好大哦！
Revelio.
真漂亮。
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free.
咒语是免
Give
费
it a
的。
try.
幻灭，好。快点，快点，快点！睡啦！哦，请用幻灭避免在禁区被发现。哦，绕过他们后面的时候就要用了。那我的幻灭在哪？幻灭，这个。 下面的都没有办法用哎，好吧，先用在哪一个好？先用这个吧。下面这些为什么都不能放啊？好吧，先这样。我靠！
Is something cool?
我靠！格莱芬多。没事没事。所以我要怎样？所以我现在要怎样？哦，他会走。
I'll be quieter than a jobber knob.
I shall pretend I cannot see you.
然后呢？直接走过去吗？啊，他保持距离。去！
Blast! The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
好，躲起来了。
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Aloha Mora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Aloha Mora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
史莱哲理学院的人有这么能相信吗？ 可以过去了吗？哦
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious.
我操！
Yes.
好。
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is.
See you.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
What?哦，哇，画面太暗了，把窗帘关起来。回来了，要引开他们。
Ghost, don't let her see you.
哈？什么意思？什么意思？
Must we encounter students at all hours of the day and night?
哦，是这个才是鬼啊！我还以为是画框里面那个嘞。
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Quietly now. Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clip. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne. so that she can return to
哦，她有
Hogwarts.
双胞胎姐姐安
Because
妮。
Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's.
Revelio.
But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself.
哦，
Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Revelio.
靠，看了就很想开。
Lumos.
Lumos.
Leviosa.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Lumos。我靠，超黑！什么？什么鬼？什么鬼？
Revelio. Leviosa. Lumos.
Lumos.
Who have
Look
we here?
啊，屁屁鬼！
Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't
错到，
be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
哎，
Don't
I'm
you...
going to tell.
不要！
I'm going to tell. I'm
完了
going to tell.
真的很皮耶！
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on
对
me?
啊，
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt.
不愧是史
Now
莱
go.
哲林。
Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
修复啊，修复在这个。
Reparo. Lumos. Of course. Traces of ancient magic.
古代魔法的踪迹。
Must be more to this room. That's it.
Oh. 有点小小的恐怖。这地板蛮好看的耶。
Where might this lead?
雅典娜神殿。哦，
Reparo.
怎么过去？
Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there.
唤醒那边的符，
Revelio.
所以是，
Lumos.
所以怎么唤起他们？哦，用打的哦，感觉等一下要打架再换回来。这下面到底要怎么放才可以？
Revelio.
哦，哇！
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
古代魔法会透过成功的攻击或受到伤害来累积。成功连击10次以上，将开始产生古代魔法充能。收集它们将会极大的填充你的古代魔法剂量，并恢复少量生命。哦，是下面那个蓝条，懂了。至少有一段已满的时候，可以释放毁灭性的古代魔法攻击，造成巨大的伤害，并打破护盾魔咒。当敌人头上出现提示时，请点击 X。好。我靠。所以啊，还有吗？哇！我在调亮度。为什么？不然我怎么过去？翻的吗？翻怎么过去
？Lumos. Incendio.
啊，边打边过去吗？不然那边怎么过？跑呀！
Lumos. This must be the way forward. But to where? Revelio. best keep my wits about me.
哇，完了！哦，装备吗？好奇怪哦！没办法呀。好吧，试试看看。买。对呀，别死！一回战，二回熟。
It is a book after all.
什么黑魔法禁书哦？出师本？
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
我穿的好奇怪，我今天蛮好看的啊，皮皮鬼。
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
皮皮鬼一副就很快的样子。
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
《禁书区的秘密》完成，耶，第8等啦！下一个任务没有出现，所以要开始先破其他任务了嘛？好。那我们去找城堡中的宝藏。一个院子后面，这里。
Lumos. There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
隐藏奖励哦。
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Surely you'll be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Oh?
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
先破这个。第3个地标。亚瑟的宝藏地图。 走出院子后，寻找一个向上的楼梯间。
This stairwell looks promising.
Well,
Got you!
Oh! I'm the only one in my
Lumos.
Good night's sleep if it keeps up.
How?
She put a bow truckle under my bed, and I know it's her.
This looks like the portrait from the map. Now, where's the treasure?
这个画会跟着视角去变。
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
在打上面那个吗？你没有啊
Levioso. Here.
哎有。
Aha! There was a doorway hidden within the portrait.
哦，诶，我的脚出现一个楼梯。
I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
返回亚瑟普拉姆那边。好，放在哪？ 里。
Made any progress with your treasure map?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything in?
把书带给费格教授。
It didn't bother me. I swear.
Good. I'm sure they likely hadn't heard the house call.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the Ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
尚未领取的奖励。收藏。披风，披风在哪？我还不能带披风吗？我做129块，没有作业。像学生一样生活，直到费格教授回来。所以说我要去上课。所以这边是怎样？我算还没有解锁吗？
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
那刚刚传给你一封猫头鹰邮件，希望可以在夏霍格米村与他见面。夏霍格米村是一个小村庄。高地地图，目前大部分的地图都被迷雾所覆盖，限制了你能看到的内容。好。世界各地的小型社区，这里是小村庄夏霍格米村。小村庄可为商贩、呼噜宴、支线任务及收藏提供新的内容。好。随着探索的推进，你将消除迷雾，并显示更多地图，同时发现新的内容，例如小村庄、地牢、强盗营地以及许多地点。 让我先到大门口吧。
Off on another adventure, are we?
对呀，好想赶快骑到阴毛。我得这样跑过去吗？好像也只能跑。香菇，香菇，跳跳菇。这有一个呼噜燕。
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
这是哪里的呼噜燕啊？刚刚都没看到。呀。哦，他会跑哎、欸。
I should investigate.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I am well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, You were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
Howdy?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Really?
They must have come this way. Think!
Hey, Wilson.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the
维
devil.
克多的手
Mr.
下，
Rookwood would like a word with you.
罗克武先生，罗克武先生的手下。
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Allow me to put you out of here. What are you doing?
Incendio.
Three more of that.
Tell Rookwood to find me himself. Incendio.
Think you're clever, don't you?
哇，BOSS 出现了，火灰蛇决斗者。
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Take it!
You'll feel that tomorrow.
Incendio.
You're easier to spot than Aha! Back for more. You're going to regret that.
Stupefy. Incendio.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were mere myth.
Mere myth? You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
漩涡。哦，这里呀，这个。
Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
Oh, what should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Lumos. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
哦，这要近距离使用啊！诶
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
为什么？
Incendio.
Oh, 要快一点。哦
Yes, how beautiful!
好漂亮啊！
What a day! I can hardly believe it.
刚刚有谁在中间？
Revelio.
梅岭吗？
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Bye-bye.
And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed, I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
我走。哦，拜拜。好，接下来呢？哦，刚刚这个是侦察兵啊。看能不能换一件。没有。比较重要的应该是药草课这个。授课老师是加利克教授，上课地点在温室。OK， 地图。霍格华兹。我说是在温室这个。现在离比较近的应该是中亚大厅。去上药草课。到温室啦！打开呼噜页。
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
啊，完了，我那个了。哦，好了，就跑一下。哦，好漂亮哦！上面还可以走哎。我来啦！旁边那个食人花吗？
Wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
那老师好漂亮。
You'll need these for today's class.
乡村风
A little
的。
treat for your auntie. Ah, hello, class. Please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber
魔苹果
known as
树
the
根
mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
就是那个电影里面会在那边尖叫的那个小 baby 啊。
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new hole and cast out the soil!
回去，回去！赶快买好，赶快买好，不要再出来了。
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
棉被盖起来秒睡。
Reparo!
不复修。
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
这老师真的很漂亮。
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Mm. 感觉很多学生都喜欢加利克教授哦。
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
我很享受。
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or rose?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
哦，我要直接点了。上面已经在下雨了。
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage.
中国有人甘蓝。
Some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead.
我先请，不想被咬是吧？
Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
谢谢。
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
我要怎么？所以我要这样。哦，等一下，等一下。按住 Tab 并点击滑鼠，开启工具，并指定中国咬人橄榄，接着按下 Tab 使用指定的工具。好，这个。
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on.
去吧。
Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out.
What?
Did save her
No,
the
假的
de-homing,
可以咬
but
了。
they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we, probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
拜拜。多拿几个。好玩啊，好玩。啊，走吧，走吧。
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Klopp.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as... in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
哦，披风穿抹啊！
Lumos. Incendio.
这个怎么办？我要等它长好吗？ 好吧，先这样子，等它长好再来玩。